Hey guys, so for today's tutorial we're going to make a macrame clutch purse, and this is the first pattern that I'll be sharing with you guys. It's the very simple beginners. We're only going to use 3 knots: the lark's head knot, square knot, and diagonal clove hitch knot. So to start, I've strung up 1 string onto the sides of my clothing rack quite taut, just because I want this edge to be pretty straight. Doesn't have to be completely straight. And then I've strung 20 single strand strings onto there, and these are each 12 feet long, okay? Or else about, for myself, because I'm about 5'4", about 2 wingspans and then like a third. So that's for each of them. I'm using janux 4mm superstring recycled cotton, and I'm actually going to give you guys a discount code for 10% off. They are my favorite ropes, not only because they're excellent quality, but they use recycled cottons, all OTEC certified, meaning no harmful chemicals or anything like that was used in them, in dyeing them and whatnot. So they're completely safe, they're biodegradable, and again, recycled, so earth-friendly, what I like. Okay, so we're just going to start doing rotating square knots all the way down for a bit. So I'll shorten this video just so you guys can get the idea. I'll do the first couple rows. Okay, so now that we've taken it about this far, basically this is where you can customize exactly what size purse you want. So you just take it up and test it, and so fold it in half. That's the size that we're at. So right now this is like the body of the purse, and we're gonna go down into a V using the same alternating square knots to create the flap for over top. So now that we're done the V shape, which is going to be the flap that goes over the clutch, we're going to continue by doing diagonal clove hitch knots like that. So you get your guide, pull it through, and 2 knots for each string. Okay, now you can see we've done the first row, but I'm going to go ahead and add in a second row just to add a little bit more definition to the edges. So we're just going to use the next ones, and those are going to be the guides. And since for the first row I kept using this one as my guide, for the second one make sure to use the opposite side so that it doesn't all lean to one side. It'll mesh together nicely that way. So now I've taken down the purse, well, what we have of the purse so far, and I've just laid it on my table, and I'm going to trim all of this excess. And to do so, I'm just going to use this comb, because that's about how much fringe I'm going to want. I'm going to use that as my guide, just so it gets all nice and even. Okay, now that we're done trimming and combing out the fringe, next step, we're gonna take these two leads and we're gonna sew them through the sides to close it up. So you wanna take the purse, and that's where the V starts. So we're gonna match it up perfectly. And I'm just gonna use this little knitting needle and thread it through.